This is considered one of the most shocking cases in Polish history. On January 6, 1999, a sailor in Poland noticed something strange floating on the river. It was long and pale and it smelled very bad. And as he leaned in closer to get a better look, he saw an ear attached to it. Now, what I'm about to say next is very disturbing, so be warned. After the sailor found this substance, DNA testing then indicated it was the skin of a missing woman named Katarzyna Zawada. And whoever did this to her turned her skin into a suit and was likely wearing it. So at this point, only her skin was found. Until January 14th, when pieces of her clothing and one leg was found also in the river. 17 years later, 52-year-old Robert J. was arrested for this. He previously worked in a dissection lab, meaning he was skilled in preparing animal skin. And he allegedly also knew the victim. As of October 2022, 23 years since the victim was found, Robert J. is still awaiting trial. As he remains in custody, investigators are allegedly gathering more evidence to solve the case. Follow for more.
Yes, 2 for no. Are you a man? Are you a boy? You want the people in this house to move. 1 knock for yes, 2 for no. Yes. Okay. Who is it that you don't like the most here? Is it? Is it their father? Is it their mother?
Oh my God.
Or some sign. Is that you moving something? Give me some sign that you're here. In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you to reveal your identity.
The little girl is trying to do her homework, but you can see as the chair keeps sliding backwards.
You're holding it down, aren't you? It's got that much strength to it.
If you watch, you can see the little girl's legs are up on the rungs of the chair. She's not pushing herself up from the floor. The mother is not tipping that chair backwards. No. Nobody is touching that table. The table moves of its own volition.
This is Ghislaine Maxwell's first official prison photo and interview since her conviction. As you probably know, Ghislaine Maxwell is currently serving 20 years in prison for trafficking. She recently spoke to reporters about her relationship with Prince Andrew. She states, "I feel so bad for him. I follow what's happening to him." Speaking to CBS and Paramount Plus, she said, "I accept that this friendship could not survive my conviction. He is paying such a price for the association. I consider him a dear friend. I care about him." Ghislaine has known Prince Andrew since she attended Oxford University in the 1980s. With regards to the now deceased Jeffrey Epstein, she spoke about their relationship and called it the biggest regret of her life. She said if she could go back in time, she would avoid meeting him.
How are you feeling this morning?
A little numb. I mean, I don't know how you would expect someone to feel. I mean, if they told you tomorrow you're dying, how would you feel? After 28 years of this, it's been in this box for 28 years. It's a release. My punishment's over. They can't hurt me.
How you're going to be, at 9:30 tomorrow morning? Are you prepared?
I'm prepared. I'm all right. I'm all right with it.
And how?
I'm all right with it, but like I said, remember, let them know that I know that the cops knew who I was. After Richard Mallory died, I left prints everywhere, and they covered it up. And and let me kill the rest of those guys to turn me into a serial killer. I know they did, because I was no professional serial killer or anything, murderer or whatever you want to call it, you know. I wasn't professional at what I was doing.
Eileen,
I did some sloppy work, you know, and I left.
How have you prepared yourself for tomorrow morning?
I'm all right with it. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Hey, I was tortured at BCI. They had the intercom on in the room, and they kept lying that it wasn't on, and they were using sonic pressure on my head since 1997.
Sonic pressure.
And every time I was trying to write something, I think they had some kind of eye in the cell, I'm not sure, but every time I started writing something, it went up.
Fight for your life.
I just don't care to.
Are you sorry?
For the victim?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you? Anyone in particular?
Especially the one that was the 11-year-old girl way back in 1967. And even doing that 5-year sentence, it wasn't. That wasn't enough. But it affected me, just also because I not suffered, but I thought about it.
Most terrifying paranormal footage. Part 1. It follows.